Hello everyone, this is Jasmina, and in this video I'm going to talk about an overview about looking for a house that has good formations for this new upcoming period, which is period 9. We still have a little bit of time to change a house to a period 8, and sometimes that's better. So this whole playlist that this part will be part of will tell you about this. Now, if you're really lucky, you'll be able to have your house have an active special formation in the Flying Star chart and in the purple-white chart. And these do exist, but they're somewhat rare. But if you have both of these having a special formation, it has great potential to be a fantastic residence. And this can also help you look for a different place if you are planning on moving anyway. Now, you also have to look at the Chi-Man chart, and I do have a video discussing understanding your Chi-Man chart and also videos that will help you find your Chi-Man chart. I also have a video that is entitled 6 Special Feng Shui Formations for all houses, all house facings, all periods. This will give you a chart that will tell you for your particular house's facing direction what you have as a potential for every single period. And that is quite useful. And I also have 2 charts about the 2 videos about the purple-white chart to teach you how to create your purple-white chart, and also give you a table that will show you what charts have a permanently great, a permanent special formation in the purple-white chart. So this will tell you almost everything you need to know about your house. Now, landforms are often required, not always, but often required to activate the special formations in your Flying Star chart. The only one that doesn't require landforms is the Combo 10. And if you do have landforms, like mountains and water, that improves the Combo 10, but they're not necessary. That's the only one that you don't have to worry about landforms. And if you need a landform and it's not there, it's not activated. So any landforms that must be present must be there if they're needed. Otherwise, the chart's not activated, and we're talking about we're talking about the Flying Star chart. If that's not activated, then it's just a regular house, and you just have to look at each individual flying stars in each individual sector. The important rooms are the kitchen and the bedroom, and usually meaning the owner's bedroom and the home office if they have one. Now, your main door is also very important, but these 3 rooms, if you have them in your house, this is the only really optional one, they must receive Qi from your main door if they're going to have a good effect on your life. If they are there and they don't receive Qi, then it's not good, and you just don't get any good effect from it. That's what it means. And I have a video called Qi Flow that can tell you how to do the Qi flow through your house. And you can do Qi manipulation if it doesn't work automatically. And it's not that hard, but you might need some help with that one because you have to look at all the options. Now, I have a playlist, and this is going to be one video within the playlist, the consequences of changing your house period. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. And that would be for houses, it depends on whether or not they have special formations. Now, for houses, it's the main door that is the source of Qi for the entire house. And so this is one of the most important things. And this will determine how the chi flows through your house and what kind of energy your house gets. You also will get an overall view of your house by the center, the stars in the center of your house. That also has an effect. Those two together basically tell you the general energy of your house. For apartments or condos, instead of the main door, which is where you would go in and out of your apartment, you need to look at the door to the balcony. That will become the main door as far as most of what Feng Shui is. But if you don't have a balcony, then you want to look at the largest window, and hopefully it has a side that opens. That is, it's an operable window. An apartment without operable windows is not very good because you really need to get fresh air into the apartment occasionally, at least. You will be substituting the balcony door when the main doors called for in the purple white chart and the Chi-Man charts. However, for your flying star chart, you use the entire apartment building, and every single apartment in an apartment building or a condo has the same flying star chart, but they can have different purple white and different Chi-Man charts depending on where their balcony is located or their largest window. Now, apartments and condos actually have some advantages and, of course, disadvantages over houses and vice versa. Apartments and condos, especially when you're on higher floors, you generally see more landforms, and you can then take advantage of them. So that is actually quite useful. But they only share a portion of the entire building's flying star chart energy. Now, if it's an average chart, it's nothing special about it, it's actually okay that you don't share a lot of the energy. But if your entire building has one of the activated special formations, you only receive a tiny portion of that really good energy, but you still receive it. So this is, depending on how good the flying star chart is, this is, let's say, not exactly negative, but let's say it's weakened, especially if you have this activated special formation. But it's better than not having it. A house does have some advantages and disadvantages. The biggest is if you have an activated special formation, the occupants of the house feel that full positive energy, and it usually allows them to have a much better response to the positive energy. But it is also often more difficult to see any required landforms. And this would have to be from the bottom floor of your house, the one where you have your main entrance, let's put it that way. Sometime you would enter your house on your second floor. That is possible, depending on where your house is sitting. If it's on a slope, sometime you enter on the second floor. But you have to see them from that floor where your main door is located. And sometimes this is easy, sometimes it isn't. And you just have to look at what you have in your particular place to decide if you want a house or an apartment. Now, again, there's no such thing as a perfect Feng Shui house or apartment. In order to find the best house for you, you must identify your goals. Which one is more important, money and wealth, or is it health, or is it relationships? Now, some fairly rare houses can actually be good for both of these, but it's somewhat rare. And if you can't really, these are all important, of course. If you can't say which one is most important, ask which one is least important, and that will help you make a decision. If money and wealth is the most important, you want to focus on your home office, assuming you have one, and your main door. If health is most important, you want to focus on your kitchen and the main door. And if relationship is most important, you want to focus on the owner's bedroom and the main door. And when I say focus, I mean look for the best stars and the best Chiman properties in those areas, depending on what your focus is. So that's the overview. I'm going to go into much more detail in other videos, but if you have some general questions, you can ask them to me at this email address or a comment. And also, this is my website, and there's some important things there for analyzing your house. I'd like to thank you again for watching.